So we just take a few deep breaths. And find yourself just being present in your body and noticing sensations in the body. And being willing to experience these different sensations. Be willing to notice all the little feelings. The subtle feelings in your body. And the harsh, more coarse feelings. Being willing to experience both of these things equally. Breathing. Breathing around the feelings and through the feelings. Being willing to breathe directly into the feelings. Being willing to feel and breathe as deeply as you can into the feeling. Deeper and deeper. Bringing consciousness more and more deep and present with these feelings. Maybe one that is the most calling to you now. This feeling in your body. Being willing to be present with this part of yourself now. Being willing to ask, what is it feeling? What am I feeling here? What is this part of myself that has been unseen? Or what part of myself is this that has been unloved, that I have been unwilling to accept, that I've been unwilling to see, that I've been unwilling to truly love and embrace, like an embracing a child that just wants to be loved. It just wants to be held and accepted, even though it's upset and crying, even though it did something you thought was wrong, something you have shame about, something it has confusion around, all their confusion and upsetness. Whatever it may be. Being willing. being willing to go as deep as you can, as deep as you are willingly able to bring consciousness into this place, to bring love into this place, to bring your breath into this place. Simply just to allow, not to change, not to fix, just to be with it. All the sounds, whatever this stuff is, it just is. It's beautiful. This is life. So much beauty and horror, joy and terror. This is life. We can allow it because we truly don't understand it. And there's nothing you can do about it anyway. You can't change the way the birds make their song. And you can't control another person's path. What you can control right now is your willingness. And that willingness might inform you. It might change something for you to show you your next move. It's like lubrication for life. It's finding the way through. What can I accept about this? How can I be willing to accept this? And in what way is required from me to be willing to allow this part of my life? What does that look like? What do I have to say? Or what do I have to think? What can I change about the way that I think that is acceptable to me, that will allow this willingness and is simply the willingness to accept, not necessarily the willingness to do something or forgive anybody or anything particular of action, but just the willingness to be. What do I have to do? And allow things to flow. I'm going to close that meditation. Just bring consciousness back to reality here, so to speak. This reality. I'm going to close with this last quote. I don't know this guy, but I like what he had to say here. Leave your front door and your back door open. Allow your thoughts to come and go. Just don't serve them tea. Now this is an extreme Zen teaching, to leave your front door and your back door open all the time. Basically implying you have no attachments and no cultivations, not holding on to anything, You're not trying to cultivate anything. You're just, only thing you're really cultivating there is total acceptance and allowing of everything. It's not going to resonate with everybody. But the principle is here to allow both sides of your brain to stay open and allow there to be flow. Allow the breeze to move through your house and allow all your thoughts. Just don't necessarily have them sit at the table and stay. One of the teachings I was brought up with is the way to think is to allow the wheel to turn in your mind without making it turn. It will turn. Just allow the water of truth to flow over the mind. But do not become attached to any particular thought or way of thinking. Because these are the things that cause suffering, is attachment. Much love. Thank you for taking the time to be with me in this. Bless.